charges for these white folks.
Mm.
That's one reason why they're advertising integration like it's going out of style. They know they need their batteries charged. They're dying. They want to get next to you. They want you walking around with God inside of your soul. And they're members of the dog tribe. The dog tribe is insufficient. We are the members of the God tribe. They want this God energy, and they're going to get it the best way they can. Clive Davis is one of the classic dogs on the planet, and he is killing us. And he's been doing that, and he's in a position to do that because he's a musical mongrel. And so many people go to him and look for him to be righteous because they need some help in that industry. He is nothing but the devil. And I felt so bad because Gary Bird, who was a radio personality in New York, he called me up and said, "What do you do? We have a fallout shelter for a brother that's falling on hard times." That's what we're talking about. This Gil was in a crack hotel in Harlem. And he said, "We need to go over there and check him." I said, "No, we don't need to have no group, and that's not going to get him off the crack." I said, "I will go over there myself. Individually, we'll go over there." And I went over there, and it broke my heart to see Gil. It looked like his vertebrae was coming from his chest. Because he's very skinny. He looked emaciated. I went back home, and I told Umar, my partner who's not here right now, I said, Gil is over there, and Umar, he dealt with crack, so he knows all about it. So he goes over and he spends some time with Gil, and Gil got a check that day, a royalty check, a fat royalty, $25,000 check. So he tells Umar, said, "We're going to have some lunch now." And Umar was hungry. So he said, "We're going to have some lunch." So he goes to the bank. Gil puts $20,000 in the bank account.
It was like 40,000.
It was 40,000?
40,000.
All right, well, he puts about 20,000 in, keeps the rest, and he says, "Now we can have some lunch." There's an Edmund, you know Edmund Pastries?
Yeah.
They were delivering some pastries to one of the Intimate. They were delivering some intimate pastries to one of the stores.
Yeah.
Gil goes up to the guy that's taking the stuff off the truck, and he buys right from the truck a coconut cake. Then he goes into the deli and buys a 6-pack of Coca-Cola. That was lunch. And then he buys a bunch of rocks. And all the people was that morning when I'd gone to see Gil, I didn't know what apartment he was in this hotel. So I asked the brothers on the street, I said, "You don't know where Gil is at?" One no. I said, "I'm a friend of his." "Yeah, well, you asked about Gil." I said, "I'm a friend." "Motherfucker, we don't know what kind of friend you are." I said, "What is this, security team?" I said, "I'm out here doing the last month." "Why you said the first time, motherfucker?" I got supposed to know that they knew who I was. I mean, I'm telling you, on crack, we're outrageous. Niggas are unforgivable. I'm telling you, man. Ain't what other word can I use? We are unforgivable. You know what I'm saying? Unpredictable. Shit. I mean, they knew who I was and told me where Gil was. That's how I saw him. But like, you know, he was in a bad. So after they got the cake and the Coca-Cola, and he got some crack, he goes back, and Umar's with him the whole time. He says he takes some rocks, he puts it in the thing, and he's got this industrial acetylene torch. He turns the shit on. He says the flame hits the ceiling.
Damn.
And Umar said, "Man, you gonna burn the place down?" He said, "No, man, I got this." He turns it down ever so low, and he gets getting ready to get high. Umar said he had to leave because he knew he was going to be right on that shit again. So he got up and he left, and he came back here and told me, he said, he's gone. The next time we saw Gil, he was in the hospital right down the block from where I live, because I live on Columbia University's plantation, and there's a hospital right down the block, about 8 blocks away. And the doctor told me that Gil would leave the hospital to go get his medication, which was, of course, rocks. So Gil, he exited on his own, basically. And it was sad because, but the one thing I always, and I'll say this to you all, as I say it to myself and to Felipe, the only way that we live forever is to do the work. This will last forever. The poetry we created will be here forever. That's your immortality. This body, all this stuff is just temporary. But if you don't do any work, then people don't remember you while you're here. You do the work and you will be remembered forever. Gil will be here forever because he did the work. It's sad how he left. It's even sadder if you heard the story of Charlie Parker, how he left. But those guys have done work, And even though they went through a personal conflict with themselves, the work they did was authentic. And I have to always say this too. Appreciate the gift. Do not get caught up with the giver. It could break your heart. The gift is thorough. It's like you go to the store and you order a meal, you go to a restaurant, you order this meal, you see it on the menu, and you order this fabulous dish, and you sit there and you love every minute of it. You say, oh, this is great. Then you see some guy crawling out from the back, and he looks like a reptile, and they say, oh, that's a chef, by the way. Get the fuck out of here. You're not going to throw it up. You talk about coming back and eating some more. When you look at the chef, you say, God. But that's like, Alexa has a way of playing tricks with all. He'll give a gift to somebody you think shouldn't have the gift. But the gift is it's a real gift. And each one of us has a gift.
How you doing, brother? First off, thank you so much.